Oh, to falling in love. To falling in love. Didn't I braid this earlier? Why is it already out? Hi. Look at this little bit of hair I left out. Hi. Oh, the questions are starting already. Okay. How to find a high value man. You don't want a high value man. You want a provider man. Advice, aren't you single? Does that mean I've never been in a relationship, babe? Come on now. Keep it cute in the comments. He said you did braid this earlier. I did though. I was like braiding this little bit in the back earlier and I guess it kind of came out. Hi. Oh, started following you. Okay. What if he's a provider but a cheater? Are you in the relationship for the money or for the fidelity? Because if you're dating a man for fidelity, good luck, baby. That's a 1%. I don't believe in soul ties. I believe in bank ties. Best places to find men. What kind of men you looking for? And that'll determine what place you should find them at. Depends. I don't care about certain things anymore when it comes to dating. Like, certain things you kind of just have to accept because it's in their nature. You know? It is what it is. It will be what it will be. The eye emoji, I'm weak. TS, what's that? TS. Where to find a generous man. I don't think it's where, I think it's who. Like, you need to start figuring out which ones are and aren't early on before you even start, like, exchanging personal information and stuff. Like, you can tell who's a generous man and who's not. Like, do you meet him at a bar and he offers to buy your drink? Or, like, you know, do you go out and he always pays for the meal and he never says, oh, well, when are you going to buy my, gross. You know what I mean? Like, start weeding them out. It's not about where, because they could literally be anywhere, girl. They could have had to run to Target real quick. They might be at a golf club. You just never know. Yeah. You're spot on. You're spot on with that one, babe. That is the truth. Ask me questions, y'all. Y'all know this is my favorite topic. Let me put some lotion on my tattoo. Y'all know this is my favorite topic now. How to find the providers. Again, it just depends. Like where do y'all live is the question. Like, do you have golf clubs? Do y'all have social events y'all can go to? It's always some sort of upper echelon where they are. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be at the Walmart. You're not going to bump into them there. You know what I mean? Like, it's always some event. It's always some, like, career, like, thingy or whatever, you know? It's those type of places. If I missed your question, babe, it's because I wasn't looking or the comments were going too fast. So you're going to have to re-comment it, okay? Do you, like, only date famous people or do you date regular people as well? I date providers. I don't care if they're famous or not, honestly. Could care less. Hi. These braids be like itching through my damn clothes because I left like hair out on these braids. I've never left hair out on braids before. I don't think I'll do it again, to be honest. I don't know how girls be doing that. Okay, congratulations. Congrats. You're a man who can pick up women. Doesn't make you special, babe. Join the rest of them. Congratulations. What's a provider for you? Like, what's your requirements? Just taking the stress of finances off my shoulders so I can focus on being a girl and a woman. I can't focus on, catering to a man because I'm so stressed with the bills I have to pay. I can't focus on you. I can't come see you. I can't spend time with you. I can't suck your dick. I can't do these certain things because I'm focused on bills. Can you take the stress away from me so that way I can come focus on you? Now I can be a girl. Now I can be feminine. Now I can be wearing these dresses and these heels and be girly and put on makeup and get my hair done and go get a pedicure because you took that stress away from me. So that's a provider to me, personally. Does provider men come across as controlling to you? They can if they're narcissist. If they're just a provider and they feel like you're their equal, then no, they'll treat you like a human. But if they're a narcissist and a provider, girl, run. Girl, run. Because they're going to hold that over your head like, oh, well, last week I did this and that for you, so now you need to do this. Like, you don't want a person like that. You want a person who is just generous and won't hold it above you. How do you handle being lied to? I don't care if you lie to me, just pay the bills. Unless you're lying about unaliving my family member or something major, or like knowing who, ran over my dog back in the day, I don't care. Don't care. How do you know if he's a real provider? Some of these men fake flex. So a real provider, one, is rarely on social media flexing. Oh, look at all my cars. Look at all my watches. Look at this. Look at that. Like, look, like you niggas ain't blah, blah. Ew, gross. Gross. He's never had anything nice in his life, basically. He's never had anything nice in his fucking life. That's not a provider. That's just someone who is a narcissist and he's showboating his things because he's never had money before. Providers literally just look nice. They look well put together. They're probably barely on social media, barely post at all. And they're busy talking to you, getting to know you, wanting to see you, wondering, oh, what does she need? Like, how can I help? Blah, blah, blah. That's a real provider. So, sorry, I missed some of y'all questions. So I got a license to lie to you. I don't know what that means. So do you ask for things from them or it's a given? Both. Both. I have a video on TikTok about this, and I feel like a lot of girls have this misconception that they should be asking or begging men for things all the time. That's incorrect. No one wants a beggar. Like, you should have your own. You know what I mean? When he meets you, you should have your own place, your own vehicle, or mode of transportation. I know a lot of people don't all have cars. Your own life, your own job. If he wants to come into your life and make it easier and retire you, pay off your car, etc., then that is what we're talking about. We're not talking about you live in a tent outside and you're begging a man to pay for it. No, that's completely different. You're already independent. He's coming in to make you stress-free. Okay? Have your own already. All right? No one wants to date a bum. That includes men. Okay? No man is going to find a bum attractive. That's not attractive at all. It shouldn't be attractive to you either. You shouldn't feel like, you're attracting people by being a bum. No, you're not. The only people you're probably attracting by having nothing to offer is people who want to control you. Okay? Because they're doing everything for you. So, for instance, I have a boo that I like a lot right now. He does things for me sometimes because he's nice, he's generous, he treats me like a little princess. And when he doesn't, my bills still get paid. I still have things I have to do. I still have work I have to do. If he feels like doing those nice things for me, he can and he will be appreciated. But if he stops altogether, will my life be absolutely fine? Yes. That's how you need to live your life as well. You're not solely dependent on a man doing things for you. It's a plus. That goes for men and women, though, to be honest. Men and women. Are providers normally older than you? The biggest ones, yeah. The biggest providers are normally older than you by at least 10 years. They're the more generous because you're younger, you're more attractive usually. They feel like you're the catch because, like they're dating this young, hot girl. You know what I mean? So they're a little more generous. If you're dating someone your age, I would suggest they have a more successful career path than you for them to be more generous. But usually the older they are, the more generous they are. I wouldn't suggest if you're 20 dating someone who's 60. I feel like that's a little... I mean, you could. If they look 40 and they're 60, go for it. But I don't know what y'all would have in common. Like I said, it just really depends on where you live, babe. I don't know where y'all live, so I can't say where exactly they would be. But usually, like, events or, like, I don't know, like golf clubs or 5-star restaurants that have a bar. Maybe they're sitting at the bar with the boys or something and you sit right next to them and accidentally bump them and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then he turns and he sees this beautiful girl by herself and he's like, you're good. Do you want to join us? And then boom, you just met this multi-millionaire out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It just depends where you live. But usually those type of places, they're not in other places. You're not going to meet them at the club, babe, at 3 a.m., okay? They're asleep by midnight. They're asleep by 10 p.m. probably because they have to wake up for that conference call early in the morning. So you're not going to meet them in certain places. That person was weird. I'm from Pittsburgh originally. You're not sure if there's any in Boston. I've never been to Boston, so I don't know. I would assume every city in every state has upper echelon places. Wherever the white folks live, go there. And not saying they have to be white, but that's where the money is, okay? Go to that area. Start jogging. Like, that's literally how these super blonde, yoga outfit wearing girls meet their husbands. They start jogging randomly in expensive ass neighborhoods just because. They will drive 30 minutes to the expensive neighborhood, get out their car and jog. People will see them driving by. Other joggers, maybe he's a jogger too, he might bump into. You need to go to the rich neighborhoods and bump into these people. What are those like expensive grocery stores? Go to the most expensive grocery store in your city on a Sunday when it's packed, or like a Monday or something. Just do what rich people do and you will find them. I promise. Stop going to the club and being there at 4 a.m. and thinking, oh, I'm going to find... No, you're not. You're going to find Jaquan. Okay? He wants to smoke a blunt, hot box in the car, and then he wants, come on now. You're not going to find him there. Not saying you can go to the club and have fun, but you ain't going to find Jake there. You're not going to find John there. And men, if you're looking for women who are successful, do the same. Sign up for Pilates. Pilates are fucking expensive. If you're looking for a successful woman, or a woman at least who has her life together, guys, sign up for fucking Pilates. Even if you can't do it, just sign up, or at least bump into them in the parking lot when the Pilates class is over. Okay, but go to these places that you don't normally go, because clearly you're not meeting them there. Go to the fucking, I don't know, bookstore. Go to the local bookstore or some shit. If you want a girl who reads and she's at home all the time, stop going to the club thinking you're gonna find Sarah there. Sarah's not there. Sarah's not there, baby. Okay? You can go have fun with the guys on the weekend, but on the weekdays, you need to go to the bookstore. You need to go to the Pilates class, okay? What else do girls like? Trader Joe's. I don't fucking know. You know? I wouldn't recommend church, because don't involve the Lord in in trying to find, you know, someone to date. Okay? If the Lord is involved, he's going to bring them to you. All right? You ain't got to go to his house. What happened to the women who want the simple life? What happened to the men who go to war and die? They all started podcasts. What do you mean? Y'all go back to y'all old ways, going to war and fighting for this country, and we'll go back to our old ways and being in the kitchen and having babies. Deal? Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me know when you sign them papers, baby. I'll start mixing up some shit in the kitchen. Let me know when they draft your ass on out. Let me know when they draft his ass out. He said, I just got back from deployment. And how was it? Are you okay mentally? And that's another thing. Like, we don't want those men anymore. Like, our moms and grandmas told us the stories. My grandma, bless her soul, she was married to my grandpa. He went to war, right? He was abusive, a drunk, a cheater, physically abusive, treated his kids like shit. And now he has like 2 bad knees, and like his kids have to take care of him. Well, we don't want going to war men anymore. We don't want the old days men anymore. We don't want y'all. When y'all get back from war, y'all got shit fucked up. And then y'all feel like therapy is just something that's for, you know, white people, or like, you know, especially if you're a black man, you're like, oh no, like then y'all be on meds, y'all need medication, then y'all need physical therapy, then y'all be depressed all the time coming home. You know, it's just we don't want y'all. We don't want y'all. Sorry. I can't speak for I don't want y'all. I'll tell you that. This is my life, so I can speak for myself. I don't want a nigga who just came home. Okay? I want a sane man. I want a man with clean fingernails. All he does is type all day. He types numbers in a computer or something all day. I like my men clean, okay? Uninjured, with all limbs intact. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Give me a little nerd, okay? This is my thing. Like, I think there's a misconception that a lot of women want to be surrounded by their man 24/7. At least alpha females like me don't. I like long distance. I like, you're working, you're busy. You can hit me up when you're free. As long as, again, the stress is off my shoulders, the bills are paid, go live your life, I'll go live mine. Okay, I don't need my man to be home all day because he went to war and he's living off disability. And then when I get home from doing what I'm doing, he's like, so where were you? What were you doing? Like, I was just sitting here all day and blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. You know, it's just depressing. It's depressing, bro. Would I date a construction worker? No, but I would date the owner of the construction company. Are you the owner? I don't work for anyone, and I don't want someone who works for someone. Be a boss. Be a boss. Do I see myself getting married? The older I get, the less I see it. The less I want it, I should say. The less I want it. I'm bisexual. Gotta be thinking big. You motherfuckers think small. These aren't dating questions, by the way. These aren't advice questions, by the way. Y'all are just trying to figure out my personal situation. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. We good over here. Don't worry about me. Ask about you. Okay? Ask about you. Y'all trying to fight to the death in the comments talking about, oh, she gonna choose me. I don't want none of y'all. I'm here to give advice. Okay, it don't matter. You trying to convince me to like you because you work construction or you went to war or blah, blah. I don't want you in the first place, baby. So, shit. Stop trying to convince me. Our first block of the night. And my thing is this. Yeah, I like both. I'm bisexual. Hold on, I'm like blocking some people. Making sure I get all of them. Okay. Had to get them out of there. Anyone else? But this is a thing when guys come on, and obviously I feel like the guys who say stuff like this are, how do you deal with someone looking up their ex a lot even though they're not contact? Leave them. Are you there for the relationship or are you there for the money? If you're there for the money and dating him for the money, you don't care. But if you're there for the relationship, leave him. If you had to come on my live and ask, you already know the answer, girl. Why are you staying? Or use it to your advantage. You know what I mean? Like, catch him in it. You know, use it as like a way to get something that you really want. Like, you need a bill paid. Like, be like, oh, well, like, I seen you were looking up, go be with her. Obviously, his ex doesn't want him. That's why he's looking her up. So be like, go be with her. And he's like, no, I really want you. Well, you know what? If you want me, it's a cost. And I'll come back. Pay this bill, and maybe I'll think about coming back. You know what I mean? Use it. He do something foul, use it against him. Or just leave. Just leave. Are we in the bathroom? You are. You are. I like it in here. How do you stay detached? Know that everyone is probably lying. And know that when they're not talking and spending time with you, they're probably thinking about someone else. And everyone in life wants something from someone, including you. So just remember those things. It's a mutually beneficial situation. When it's not beneficial for you anymore, you leave. He's talking about let the hurt go. I have a long time ago, baby. Long time ago. He's talking about don't leave that man. He's talking about don't leave that man. Y'all know I love blocking people. I don't know why y'all be commenting crazy stuff on here. Okay. What's the most important thing to keep long-term relationship? Stability, and transparency. Be honest. Just be honest about everything. You'll last a lifetime. You'll last a lifetime. He's talking about, I'm glad you ain't blocked me. Don't do nothing or say nothing stupid and you won't be blocked. We're here to give advice on dating. So ask away. There's never a stupid question. Like they used to say in school. No question is a stupid question. Sometimes. Sometimes there are stupid questions. Always keep it 100. Don't lie. Just be yourself. If they don't like you, they don't like you. But at least you were yourself. Do you think that men like when you're straightforward when asking to pay for things? You can be straightforward, but just have a reason behind it. Don't just say, just send me money, unless you really like each other. Unless you already have a rapport and that's your boo, your bae, or whatever, and they just are a generous person and they like taking care of you, then you can just ask for money or whatever. But if it's someone you're still working towards getting to know and you want them to send you money or buy something, they need to have a reason behind it. Say, I need $100 for this specific bill. Or I need $300 because someone scraped my car last week and like I'm having to, you know what I mean? Like especially with men, they need to know where the money is going. They're not just going to hand out money freely for no reason, or else they would be broke. They need to know where their investment is going. You know what I mean? You are an investment to them. I'm investing this money and time and attention into this girl because the ultimate goal is to either be with her, fuck her, spend time with her, see her, etc. So you are an investment. He needs to know where it's going. So he said, I don't like dating advice. Okay, well, good night. Bye. How do I go about telling a girl that I'm dating that I've never had a real girlfriend before? It feels kind of embarrassing in a way. That's a tough one. So it's all about them, I guess. Like when you go to a job interview fresh out of high school, right? You've never had a job before and that's your first job you're interviewing for. And they're like, well, there's nothing on your resume. You literally just are pleading to them, give me a chance though. So if you tell her like, hey, just so you know, this is like my first serious relationship. And she's like, what? And you're like, but yeah, like, just give me a chance. I'm going to show you, like, blah, blah. Like, let her know and reassure her that it's not a waste of her time. It shouldn't be embarrassing, though. Someone has to start somewhere. Okay? We all lost our V card to someone eventually. So there has to be a first person. You know what I mean? It just so happens to be her. So how do you know if he wants to fuck or he's really into you? When y'all go on a first date, does he touch you? Does he try to touch you? Does he try to kiss you? Does he try to talk about intimacy, the first few conversations and texts? Or you're on the phone and he's like, oh, you so sexy, blah, blah. That when y'all are texting, does he say, send me pictures of you? He wants to fuck. If he's into you, he's like, how was your day? Okay, what you doing tomorrow? Okay, so for our next date, I was thinking we should go. How's your mom? I remember you told me about her. Like, what? A man shouldn't be touching you without your consent. That's number one. I don't give a fuck if it's a finger, bitch. Don't even. Ooh, gross. Did I say you could touch me? You know what I mean? It's very much a level of respect. If he respects you at all, he's not going to touch you. Think about it. Think about sex. Think about how sexy and bad you are. If he uses the word bad, fine as fuck, body given, fat ass, all of those things, he wants to fuck. He wants to fuck. How to break a soul tie. I had a soul tie with one of my exes, and I hired a witch who did it for me with 2 candles and rope. So I don't know. I paid her $50 and I asked for certain things for him to no longer do or say, and he hasn't since she did that. So I don't know, girl, maybe look into it. Maybe look into it, girl. Keeping a relationship alive. Be more specific. What about it isn't alive anymore? Be more specific. What, in the bedroom, in the conversation, in the dates, in the chemistry? Like, what exactly? People keep calling me. I don't remember her at name. It was literally a year ago. But you can find them on TikTok everywhere. You can find them. I found her on TikTok. So, you know, type in witch soul tie. Go on her Instagram, book her through her website, you know. There's plenty of them. Plenty of them. I ain't heard from that man since. I ain't seen him since. I think he deactivated his Instagram. It was a whole thing, girl. It worked. So, yeah, it was something. I work concierge at this man's building, and I know he see me, but he hasn't made a real move, and I don't deal well with small talk. How do I get it going? Bump into him. He gonna have to use them words eventually, girl. If you know what time he comes, if you know around the time he comes, make sure you're up away from the desk. You got a hot coffee or something. You gotta do it like the movies. It might be in the movie, baby, but it works. Okay, he gonna have to use them words eventually, or change your hair, do something dramatic, get a bob, do some, or wear some colored contacts, or do a new makeup look or something, some shorter or longer nails. Or wear a bright color you've never worn before. He going to use them words eventually. Okay, accidentally bump. I'm so oh my, like, let me get you a new shirt or something, or like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah. And like, what's your name? Okay, I'm such and such. Okay, I see you around sometimes, and blah blah blah. Boom, conversation started. But make sure he's chasing you at the end of the conversation. Never ask for a man's number. Never ask, oh, well, let me take you out. If he doesn't ask for those things from you by the end of the conversation, he's genuinely not interested, or at least maybe he's super shy, so he might wait for the second or third meet cute. But you're never asking for their number or email or date or anything, because then you're chasing him. Ooh, gross. You're the catch. So do something different, girl. Trip his ass. Shit, I don't care what you got to do. He gonna use them words, okay? I don't care. Maybe he walking up the steps and you trip him. Do something. Shit, take him to the hospital for his brother. I don't care. You'll figure it out, baby. You'll figure it out. Okay. You gonna get him eventually, girl. If I missed y'all question, just re-comment it. Does honesty really work in a relationship? Because it seems like the truth hurts. Lies hurt too, baby. It's all gonna hurt. Would you rather hurt now in your face, or would you rather hurt a year later after you done fucked and sucked and all of that, and you find out from somebody else, hey girly, DM, no, tell me the truth right now to my face. Girl, you want the truth. And I promise you, it don't matter how much it hurts them, they want the truth too. It all hurts at the end of the day. Whatever it is, whatever they done did, whatever they done said, it's going to hurt. Tell the fucking truth. Doesn't matter. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius, so you might be asking the wrong person. We don't like lying. We don't believe in lying, to be honest. It's like something that eats us up in our guts. Like, we are brutally honest, as you can tell from my lives. We hate liars. We will literally unalive a liar if we had the chance to not go to jail. Like, I'm probably the worst person to ask, but it's always truth for me. Wait, what happened? What did I miss? What did I miss? When do you show a guy your more goofy side? When you want. He either gonna like you or he not, baby. What's your goal? Is the goal money or relationship? And I want y'all to start saying that in y'all comments. That'll make it easier for me to give y'all a straight answer. Do you want money or do you want a relationship? If you want a relationship, immediately. He either gonna like you or he not. If you just want money, put up a facade. Whatever personality it seemed like he like, be that. If he like quiet girls who read all the time, bring a book on a date, bitch. Get some fake reading glasses. Act like you reading. Whatever he like, and you just there for the money, be that. But if you want the relationship, be yourself. Because at the end of the day, he's either gonna like you for you or he's not. And if he doesn't, find somebody else who does. That's all. Just be yourself. Do you believe in girls' trips and relationships? Yeah, do what you want, girl. You're in a relationship, not in a fucking prison. How can you cut someone off without being mean about it? Say, hey, things have been okay or nice or great, whatever words you want to use. And, I appreciate you and the time we spent together. I'm just going in a different direction in life. And I'm just moving a little differently. And, I'm changing things up. And I appreciate the time we spent together. But some. I don't know. There's nice ways to say it, girl. You got it. You got it. Do I believe in love after love? Yeah, sure. Sure. How are men supposed to know what's a facade or not? Who cares? Who cares? They just want to fuck anyways. Who cares? Shit. I got 2 kids, single dad, this dating shit hard. Any advice? What exactly do you need advice on? Like, be specific. How do you go about blocking someone for playing games in a relationship but miss them? Do you miss being played with? Do you miss them ignoring your calls and texts? Do you miss them treating you like shit? What do you miss? Is it the dick? You can get that anywhere, girl. They're giving it out for free. So what exactly do you miss about being treated like shit? I'm confused. Find somebody who's going to treat you better, girl. And that's why my advice when dating is, until you're married, have multiple people. Don't let these men, especially online with these podcasts, make you feel like you're a hoe or a whore because you're dating multiple people at once. Who said you have to sleep with them? Just have them in your phone. Have them in your DMs to entertain you, to have conversations with you, to get on FaceTime with you, to take you out on a date. So that way, when you're getting over someone, you got someone else to call. You know what I mean? Like, until you are walking down that aisle, girl, you are single. So get a rebound. Find some guys who just want to talk, or who just want to see a pretty face, or who just want to give you attention because you're beautiful, and use it until you get over him. Period. Everyone should stop being scared of rejection, but that's not how humans work. Okay? Everyone has different emotions and deal with things differently. I mean, that applies to men too. Like, don't put all your eggs in one fucking basket. I'm sure y'all know that because y'all are better at that than us. Men are always dating multiple girls at once, so why aren't you? Advice on dating older men. What be specific. Y'all have to be specific with your questions. Like, what exactly do you need help with? What exactly do you need help with, babe? Be specific. So if you're dating, should you still see other people? Dating, yeah. Relationship, if you're in a monogamous relationship, no. You shouldn't. Relationship and dating are two different things. I wouldn't know, to be honest. I wouldn't know. Any dating app site recommendations? Absolutely not. Get the fuck off those and go get in the field. Get in person. Date in person. Date in person. I've never been to Canada. Examples on how to be the right amount of bitchy to keep a guy interested and not feel like you're boring. Bitchy isn't boring. Bitchy is exciting. Guys like toxic girls. As much as they say they like nice girls because they can walk over nice girls and tell them what to do and when to do it. Be a bitch. The more of a bitch you are, the more he's gonna stay and want to talk to you. Period. Unless he's a fucking lame and a loser and he's scared. You don't want a scared guy. You want a confident guy who's not afraid of a little bitchiness. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, I can handle her. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know what the fuck you're wrong, girl. Who are you talking about? Yeah. They don't want that nice, oh, I'll do, okay, if you need me to go to the store and then go to your mom's house and drop that off and then, okay, yeah, no, that's totally fine. I can just go out my way, an hour out my way for you. Like, totally, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? They're going to treat her like shit. That's a pushover. No one wants that unless they want to control her. So, be a bitch. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Oh, I know we've only been talking for a few weeks and like, I haven't sent you any money or bought you any gifts or taken you to a 5-star restaurant or anything. But on your way over here, can you pick up like 2 packs of Swishers? My homeboy wants some Backwoods, 2 Arizona sweet tea. What the fuck do I fucking look like? A fucking executive assistant? What? Block him. Fuck no. Absolutely fucking not. Disgusting. Gross. That should disgust you. Ew. The fuck? What? Get the fuck out of here. Come on now. You can't spend $10 on Woods, but he owe you money. He doesn't owe me anything. If he doesn't want to take me on a proper date, then that's on him. He doesn't owe me anything, just like I don't owe him a store run. No one said anyone owes anything. This is the thing. We all have choices. Y'all be in the comments acting like people are forcing you with a gun to your head. No one said, first off, you have to be in this live. That's a choice. You can leave. Second, no one said anyone has to do any fucking thing. You don't have to take her on a date. You can try to just get in bed with her for free. Go ahead. I'm literally giving advice to questions that are being asked to me. If you don't like them, leave. It's simple. You have a choice. You're staying here because obviously what I'm saying is interesting, or you want me to give you some attention because you're so attention deprived, little baby wavy. Okay, and you're not getting enough attention from females because you get no bitches, right? So you want me to react to you because you want attention from Indy? Pookie. Shut the fuck up. There's a choice in everything. You're choosing to be here. Come on now. Anyways, back to the questions. Ask away. From Target, whatever SM means, but this is a cup from Target. My boo got me this chain, actually. My boo got me this. There's a jeweler. He has an Instagram. Bossman Nick, I think. Bossman _ Nick or something like that. It's something like that. Is it Bossman? It's something, but he got it from a jeweler. Can your man have platonic relationships? Is he paying my bills? Then I don't care. Be friends with her. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Iceman Nick, yes. Where the fuck? Oh, Bossman D-Lo probably. I was bad at fucking school. No, I'm trying to dodge the sins. Iceman Nick. That's his Instagram. Pair of shoes, $12.50. You want to boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. They know I'm a walking ticket. Mind you, Iceman Nick be posting some shit on there, bro. I be wanting everything. I be wanting it all. I be sending a little shady posting to my man, like, look, isn't this so nice? This is so nice, babe. Look what Nick posted the other day. You seen? I be on the phone like, you seen what Nick posted the other day, babe? He posted some chain on there, some cross chain on there. It was nice. He like, yeah. Like, yeah, it was nice. Once I got this one, my nigga fucked up. I feel, and he knew that deep down, like, because it took him a little minute to, like, roll over and get me this. I've been asking for this for, like, 2 weeks. But he finally got it for me. And I feel like he know he fucked up when he got this. Because I'm like, ooh. I'm like, okay, next. I told him, I need one that goes above it, babe. Like, I need, like, a stack. Bless his heart. Ooh, that's my man. Not my man, but my man. Okay, back to the questions. We took a little break. Let me get my... You want to boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. They know I'm a walking ticket. Would I buy his swishers? I would. For my little boo, I would suck his dick from the back. That man, honestly, that man could, like, okay, so he has done so much for me in the short amount of time that we've known each other. That man could ask me to go to war for him in Iraq, and I would. Okay, it's not, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm looking for financial stability. You take the stress off my shoulders and I don't have to worry about all of these things. I am available for you to be this beautiful, womanly girl who dresses cute, is beautiful. I got the newest fit on. I'm wearing the necklace you bought me. Pussy tight, giving Gorilla Grip 3000 Super Soaker, waiting for your call. Okay, that's what he does for me. So, yeah, when he calls, I pick up. Because he paid the bills last month. He paid them the month before. He paid them the month before. He'll pay them again on the 1st. You need me to be where? Okay, booking the ticket with your money that you sent me. Okay? That's how it works. Y'all want to get these women with y'all under the pretense of a relationship or loyalty. Fuck that. Let's be real. I'm not in it for fidelity. Okay? Do what you want as long as you're responsible and clean. Okay? That part. And we both know what each other are doing and we're responsible adults. But that's not my business. My business is me and you. When we're together or we're on the phone or we're spending time with each other, we're not thinking about other people. We're thinking about ourselves and the conversation we're having. I don't give a fuck who you see when I'm not with you because it's none of my fucking business. You're not my man. You're not my husband. I don't have a ring on this finger. So I feel like a lot of girls focus on that relationship and the title, like, oh, he's my boyfriend, even though he's never done anything for me. We went on one date. All we do is talk on the phone and text. Sometimes he doesn't answer my calls. He fucks me, you know? He doesn't pay any bills. I still have a car note. I still pay my own rent. So you just fucking a friend? I feel like men forgot their place. Y'all so motherfucking sassy, this generation. Y'all done forgot how to be a fucking man. Take care of her, and she will take care of you. Period. Y'all know I block people. Y'all know I block people. Y'all know I'm blocking them. Y'all know I'm blocking them. My longest relationship was 5 years. Kevin Samuels would have loved to have a conversation with you. I can't wait till somebody can afford to have me on their podcast. So does he take care of you? Oh, so does he care if you talk to other guys? He doesn't ask, and nor does he care. He's a grown-ass fucking man. Why the fuck would he care about other men? He doesn't care. He wouldn't ask. He would never, I'm sorry right now, my nigga would never ask me, oh, what other niggas you talking to? Ooh, gross. Ooh. The only time, I don't know why I keep saying my nigga. The only time my boo would have some sort of question or something like that is if we motherfucking decided to get married on some crazy shit, which I don't think we're ever doing. Nor do I think we would ever be in a relationship, but that would be the only time. We are both single. Why would he ask me about other niggas? That's not something grown men who have jobs and careers and shit to take care of. They're not worried about other men, other penises. That's not something straight grown men are thinking about in their mind. I wonder if she, no, it's not even a question that comes up. Ooh, no. That's sassy. If you get on the phone with a man, or you're talking to a guy and however much time passes by, and he's asking you about other men, be suspicious. Be suspicious. What will you do when you see you're cheating with, what will you do when you see you're cheating? I don't, reword that, baby. Maybe you're not wording that right. You're not wording that right, baby. Thank you. Where my girls at? We still got girls on this live? All these damn men up in here. Where my girls at? Gross. Back to the questions. Hi. Okay, we got some girls. I'm sorry. I'm just afraid to ask questions that don't immediately leave him. Girl, just ask. You never know what I'm going to say. You never know what I'm going to say, girl. It just depends on the situation. If he's treating you like shit and he ain't paying shit, then yeah, leave his ass. Okay, but if it's a little more of a gray area, go ahead and ask me, baby. What you scared? My thing is, what you be scared? What y'all be scared to leave men for? Don't be scared to leave y'all. They will leave y'all and then have a new bitch in 2 weeks. What you be scared for? Do he pay bills? If he pay bills, then yeah, be scared. And get a job first before you leave him. Okay? Otherwise, leave his ass. If he ain't doing shit for you, leave him. The hell? Oh, I appreciate you. So can multiple men put their bid in for some attention too? He pays all my bills. Girl, get a job. Save up. Tolerate him for a little bit more and leave his ass. If you want to. I'm the type, I really don't give a fuck. Unless you abusing me, cussing me out, making me feel like shit. Those are the immediately I'm leaving, I'm moving with my mama before I put up with you. If he ain't doing none of that and he just kind of annoying and he a bum and he lazy, girl, just put up with it while he pay them bills. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Okay? You know how much I will put up with when he pay my bills? I don't care. My little boo ain't perfect. Far from it, okay? But he do what need to be done, so I shut the fuck up. There was another question I forgot to answer. I was distracted. Oh, multiple men. That's a tricky question for me because at the moment, I only find myself thinking about my boo. There have been men over the course of the few months where I've been talking to him that have DM'd me and maybe we've exchanged numbers, but none that have even came close to him, to be honest. He lies about the dumbest shit no matter how many times we talk. Girl, who cares? Who cares? Girl, are you in it for the relationship or for the money? Answer me that. If you in it for the relationship, okay, leave him. Okay, there you go. Yes, I'm going to say leave him. If you in it for the money, girl, stick it out. Who cares if he's lying? Who cares? Who fucking cares? Let him lie. You better than me because I'll go along with it. I'm so funny. I'll go along with the lie, baby. He tell me, yeah, I went to the bar and like, I came straight home or whatever. I'm like, so you ain't see that crash on the way home? 3 people died in a crash. Yes, it was on the news. It happened at like 3:05. You had to have passed it on your way home. It was right on the same road as the club. You ain't see that crash? That's crazy as hell. Did you take a different way home? I would literally go along with the lies, girl. I would make it fun. You better than me. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck what you do, what you say, as long as you pay them motherfucking bills. Tell me you a CIA agent. I don't care. The rent is due on the fucking first, Mr. CIA. I don't care. The rent is due on the first, baby. Tell me you work for the FBI, okay? And What that got to do with you paying the bills? Nothing. Y'all need to stop taking men so fucking seriously. Let him fucking lie. If he want to lie because he bored with life, let him. He's just having some fun. He's just having some. Let him have some fun, baby. Let him be delusional. Okay? Let him pay them bills, girl. It ain't that deep. If you enter for the relationship, girl, and you're genuinely depressed and you genuinely are just over it, leave. But if you can stand it, girl, go along with it. Make it funny. Let them lie. Who cares? Who cares, baby? I stopped caring a long time ago because they're going to do it regardless. They're going to do it regardless. Every day, twice on Sundays. I'm weak. But would you still be sexually active with a man that lies? What if he's doing the deed with other women? Now, when it comes to intimacy, she can use that against him. She didn't ask me that, though. That's her own personal business. But, girl, if you're still here and, you know, you want some advice on that, use it against him. Say, you're a fucking liar. And until you start telling the truth, I'm not attracted to you in that way. I'm not turned on when you lie to me. Use it against him. Or if he's paying bills and, you know, he got more money on top of it, I'd be like, you're a liar and I don't trust you, so you need to earn my trust. And then give him a list of things he needs to do before he can be intimate with you again. Use it. Use it against him. Don't have sex with him if you don't want to. That's up to you. Your body, your choice. He needs your consent anyways, regardless of a relationship. So until I trust you, I'm not turned on right now. It ain't super soaker right now. It's giving Sahara Desert because you're a fucking liar. Use it against him. Girl, that's what men do. They tell you one thing and do another. You might want to go to the other side and be a lesbian. And then 5 times out of 10, she's going to lie to you too. So, either way. You can, yes, thank you. You control the P, the V, the cookie. Y'all are in control. He still needs to ask for consent. When he lies, it's a turnoff. You lied to me yesterday, even though you said you didn't. I know it's a lie, and I'm turned off. So, no, I don't want to. No, I'm turned off. You can't light a candle and throw down some petals on the floor and no, you're a liar. Until you start telling the truth, I'm not going to be wet. Use it. What he going to say? Where he going to go? From you to who? You hear my dog dreaming? What do dogs be dreaming about, y'all? Is that Abel or Reaper? That's Abel. Is he done? Now I'm trying to be quiet so I don't disrupt him. Fire hydrants. They be so cute. They stay dreaming. They both do that. They both be dreaming at the same time sometimes. It's hilarious. They only think about us. All right, back to the questions. They just went silent. He probably heard me say his name and probably woke up. Thank you. These are Mambas, actually. These aren't high chews. These are Mambas. I do have high chews, though. I like both of them. I like high chews a little better. They're a little softer. Ask away, ask away. I don't know what that means, baby. Hi. Hello. Would I date someone younger than me? Is that money younger than me? How old is the money? Okay. I would say the youngest is definitely 23, but they paying bills. They're a provider. Usually at that age, they're not. So no. There was this 23-year-old basketball player recently who tried to get to know me. And I was like getting my hair done and he was like, oh, send me a picture. And I was like, are you paying for it? And he was like, oh, that's crazy. And then I stopped talking to him for a few days because obviously you're not a provider and you're 23, you're a baby. You don't even know what that means. And then he hits me up again and he's like, oh, let me just show you, like, I can be that. So I'm like, okay. So he's like, send me your sizes and like, what are your favorite colors? So I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting days and days. We're on the phone chatting, getting to know each other throughout this. And a few days later, he sends me some roses, which were nice. And then, mind you, this whole time, because he's like making a big deal about it. He's like, oh, when you get it, you're going to be happy. If you don't like it, I might just give up or whatever, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, we'll see. If you hype it up like that, I'm going to think you're getting me a Chanel, Hermes, something big. You know, mind you, multi-millionaire, you know, I know your salary. I know your contract. You know what I mean? So, mind you, he's 23. He doesn't know how to be that provider man yet because it's not instilled in him yet. He's not grown. He might be an adult. That doesn't make you grown, though. And he sent me like some tennis shoes that I didn't ask for, that I don't like. Don't even like the color of them. They're not my style. He didn't ask me what brand of shoes I like or anything. He just randomly sent me some tennis shoes. I'm like, oh, this is what I was waiting for? So if I would date someone younger, probably not. They'd have to be at least around my age, like 26 and up. If he's 23 and mature as fuck and knows how to be an actual provider, then maybe. Maybe. But probably not. I'm not ungrateful. I'm gonna give them shoes to my mama, my friends, people who can fit them in that size. I'm not ungrateful at all. That's a free pair of shoes for the fam. Not for me, but for the fam. Thanks. It's just not something I like or would wear. Ask. What's wrong with asking people what specifically that they want and then getting it for them? They're going to be so appreciative because that's exactly what they wanted. They told you, you got it. Period. Easy peasy. Spoiled ass. Thank you. Ram. Thank you. I am so spoiled. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Love it. Love it here. You would like it too if you were spoiled. Cough, cough. But you're not. Clearly. So you don't understand. You don't understand. But yes, I am. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you. Thank you. Why are women bending and changing to keep a man? Men used to chase. I don't know. I don't know why some women be chasing these men. For what? That's the question of the motherfucking century right there, baby. I don't know, baby. I don't know. Gotta be a nightmare. My boo love it here. And I tweeted this earlier today. My boo like that I'm spoiled and that I have standards and that I'm expensive, because that way he knows not anyone could just bag me. Yeah, that part. So we love it here, actually. He's having a great time. He's actually having a great time, okay? Shit. He loves it here. He loves it somewhere else, too. Yeah. I'ma hold my breath until you feel it. Just when I go under. Okay, get into it. If you can't afford the woman, get one that you can afford. There's a man that is going to provide for her. Did a man say that? Oh, a girl. Of course, a woman said it. Yes. Date, and I tell people this all the time. Date within your budget. Date within your budget. And I'm not saying that to downplay any man in any career field or any job. A job is a fucking job at the end of the day. You're getting a paycheck. Okay? That's one thing. So, and that's another thing I don't like, is like when the internet makes fun of someone for like working at Walmart or Target or a car shop or whatever. They're getting a fucking paycheck at the end of the day. Or you. That's number one. But date within your budget, though. If you're a millionaire, of course you're going to date a girl you can afford, which is a lot. Which is a lot of girls. Why do y'all think these rappers and athletes and talented whatevers have so many girls to choose from? Because they can afford them in their lifestyle. The men who don't have that many options probably can't afford the better options or the girls who they lust over online. You know what I mean? Like if her BBL alone costs $15,000 and you only make double that in a year, that's half your year's salary just for her body. I don't think she's going to want to date you, unfortunately. It's not saying you're not a good man. It's not saying you're not worthy of someone's time. Just date someone who you can afford their lifestyle. What if she wants a BBL round 2? You going to take out a loan to support her? So it's just date within your budget. If your girl randomly wants a Chanel bag and Chanel start around $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, you're going to think to yourself, that's what I make in like two months, babe. I can't afford. Then she's going to find a guy who wouldn't even say anything. Like, oh, what's your address? I'll send it right now. So, yeah. They just woke up. Is that Abel or Reaper? Sounds like Abel. Am I doing Indy's closet this year? Oh, girl, it's so much clothes. I'm lazy. I don't feel like doing it. There's so many clothes in that room, girl. I want to because I know y'all love the clothes I have in there, but damn. What's the most you've ever spent on your boo? Ew, gross. I don't know. A few hundred. Few hundred. You never spend more than or as much on a man ever. You're not in competition with a man. I don't give a fuck if you're a CEO and own a fucking Fortune 5, whatever the fuck they call it, company. I don't care. You never You never do more than a man. You're demasculating him. Emasculating, whatever the fuck the word is. You're taking away his masculinity. He needs to be the provider. He needs to be the breadwinner. He needs to feel like a man. If your man gets you a Chanel bag for Christmas and then you go out and you done bought him a motherfucking one of one or truck that they only made one in the whole world, girl, he gonna look at you like, but babe, all I got for you was the bag. He's now your bitch. You now control him. Like, no, you never, ever, ever are in competition with a man to get more or give more. Ever. He might be appreciative. He might drive that motherfucker around the city, but that don't mean he still feels like a man's man at the end of the day when he come home. Because now it's like, he might be the one who need to cook dinner. Okay? Like, oh, I just bought your last out or truck, so go in here and cook something the fuck up for this family. Okay? Don't get sassy with me. Like, he just, no. Spend a few hundred if he's spending thousands, okay? I'll tell you that. Never get more than him. Like, my boo, he spent like, oh God, I don't want to put a number on it, but a lot. And I bought him a pair of shoes a few weeks ago and I showed him on FaceTime and he loves them. Literally, I can't wait to like bring it. Mind you, I bought us 2 matching pair. I bought a pair for me and a pair for him so we can wear them and be matching when I see him. My little boo. But it's the thoughtful things. And they're green. His favorite color is green. Make it sentimental. Make it to where they know you were thinking of them. You remember something about them. Like, make it something special. Mind you, the shoes, $200, something like that. It doesn't have to be as much as him. Okay? It shouldn't be. This chain is $9,000. Why the fuck what? He gonna appreciate it and he gonna wear them shoes because they're nice as fuck and they're cute. And that's his favorite color. Okay? Thank you. And I'm gonna wear this necklace everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, baby, I'm gonna wear it. Okay? Yes, they really, and that's the thing. A lot of men don't get a lot of compliments. They don't get a lot of gifts. They don't get a lot of stuff for Christmas. They don't get a lot for their birthday. So when you get them stuff, it needs to mean something because it's more special. If you just getting them something everybody got, like if you see that a lot of guys are wearing this one Gucci outfit and it's trending right now, and then you get him the same fucking Gucci outfit, it's like, oh, so you want me to look like the rest of these niggas? You know what I mean? Get him something specific. Get him something specific to him and his liking and the things that he likes, and it's more special to him. Oh, he mentioned he broke his camera a few years ago and he just never replaced it. When his birthday come around, get him a fucking camera. Like, damn, I can't remember. I can't believe you remembered that. Like, I told you that. So yeah, you're thinking of him. You're remembering he likes things. He needs things. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be super expensive. Don't have me kick you out for telling my business. Teeth white. I have veneers, baby. I have veneers. But thank you for the compliment. My teeth are white. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're all here for a good time, not a long time. All here for a good time, not a long time. Have fun. It's life. Make it fun. Make it fun. Where my girls at? What I eat at the Cheesecake Factory. What's wrong with Cheesecake Factory? What's a good first date? It depends on the type of person they are. What type of person are they? Oh, besides food? Is it a girl? Is it a boy? Like, I don't know. Give me a little bit more details. What happened? What made you change your perception on relationships? Just life experiences and just going through things and seeing how people really are, you know. People were bashing Cheesecake Factory as a first date. Oh, it depends on the type of girl. Should a girl stay with a broke man if she sees potential in him? Why are you dating for potential? That's weird. Why are you dating for potential? That doesn't exist, baby. They're either something or they're not. They're either something already or they're not. I'm confused. How can you tell if a man is in a relationship for the long haul or if he's just comfortable in the relationship and is with you just to have someone? If he's in it for the long haul, you're engaged after a year. Period. And a lot of men have admitted to this on podcasts and videos and stuff. They agree with the quote, if I know that I want to marry someone, I'm proposing after like 6 months or a year. A lot of men agree with that. Not every man is going to agree with that, but a lot of men agree with that. And I agree with it too. I've been proposed to once. Not a lot of people know this about me because I was very young in my like late 18-ish. And I had only dated him for like 4 or 5 months. Men are quick with knowing if you're the one. If they're not proposing or at least talking about marriage towards the end of year 1, at least have if they haven't brought it up on their own without you, if they haven't randomly said, so babe, I want to talk to you, like, you know, this relationship seems kind of serious and like I could see myself marrying you and like I want to talk about like plans and like how we would integrate our lives, like who would move in with who. But if he's not starting these conversations on his own with you, he's not planning on doing those things. Okay, that's not in his mind. He's chilling. He's lazy. He's chilling. He's around because you're around. If you leave, he'll leave. Like, easy. So he's not going to marry you if it's been over a year. No. Unless it's like, y'all, like that one exception, y'all were high school sweethearts and y'all been together for 10 years and now that you're finally adults, you get engaged. Unless it's one of those, then yeah, it might take 10 years. Otherwise, no. Would you marry a man who's poor? No. I don't even need to read the rest. I'm not poor, so why would I marry someone who's poor? That doesn't make sense. Why would I degrade my life and my lifestyle? I want someone who elevates me, not keeps me down. You don't even know a motherfucker for real until after that first year. You're never going to know someone completely. Everyone knows this. You find out something new about someone after 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. It doesn't matter. You know if you want to marry someone, though. Period. Y'all love using that excuse. How long should someone stay engaged? Ooh. I hate when I hear like, oh, yeah, we've been engaged for 3 years. You've been engaged for 3 years. The longest you should be engaged is however long it takes to plan a wedding, which is a year. You should be a fiance for a year, max. Max. And people who are deeply in love start planning their wedding the day after they get engaged. They start making those phone calls. So, max a year. And that's pushing it. I wouldn't even wait till the 300s. I wouldn't even get to the 365 of the next year. I'd At day 200, I'm like, okay, babe, so when we planning this wedding? God. I'm a terrible judge of character, and to be honest, I don't want to date someone unless I've known them for at least a year. Okay, so you want to date your friends. That's fine. People are different. I don't date friends. I have this thing where once I'm your friend, I can no longer see you as romantic or be sexually attracted to you. It's either we're starting out strong and we're both going for this, or we're buddies. There's no both for me. Some people are different. Some people can be friends and then grow a romantic attraction for people. Not me. Once we're in the friend zone with each other, you're in there for life. once I've friend zoned a guy, I've never unfriend zoned him. Ever. I don't see my friends as attractive physically. You're the homie. I'm dapping you up. If I've known you for a year and I've never tried to romantically talk to you, you're the friend. So, respectfully, I am different. But some of us are impulsive and make decisions to either show off or just overreaching, not thinking about what we're, Do you prefer a man with no social media? I don't care either way, to be honest. You can have social media. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does not matter to me. About to get off here in a minute. Actually, I've been on here for like over an hour. Any more questions before we go? Any more questions? I want to be friends with my partner. I've only had 3 relationships. 2 of them were abusive, so I'm not trying to do something different. Okay. To each their own. Do what you want, girl. It's your life. It is your life. Have you ever went through your man phone? When I was young, yeah. When I was young. I don't do that no more. Don't go through a guy's phone unless you're going to use it against him. Or unless you're going to leave him. If you're going through his phone just to stay, girl, you going to cry and stay in the relationship, you're dumb. What are you going through his phone for? Either use it against him or leave. Only 2 options. I don't go through phones. I like peace. Do you think having a 3-way is good for a relationship? I don't know. I've never had one. I would assume not. But I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, no. Don't go through the phone just to go through it. If you go through his phone and you find something, send yourself some money through his Cash App or his Zelle for the inconvenience and then leave him. But otherwise, what are you going through the phone for if you just gonna stay? Okay? If you're just gonna stay, don't go through it. Doesn't make sense. What type of guys do I like? Providers. How many chances would you give and how many would you expect your man to give you? As far as what? Chances as far as what? Thoughts on long distance relationships? I love them. I love my space. I love my peace. I love my quiet. I'll see you when I see you. Miss you, babe. I need time to miss you. Miss you. Biggest reason why relationships fail today? People aren't honest. People aren't transparent. Be honest and transparent from the jump, and then they have no reason to be upset later on. Y'all be lying. Y'all be lying. Wait, what'd I say? So you said you like peace, but niggas love toxic women. That's the truth. You can be toxic in other ways. You don't have to go through his phone. I've never cheated. No, I don't need to cheat. If I don't like you, I'll leave you. I have options. I don't need to stay and cheat. That doesn't make sense. Wait, what question? I must have not seen it. Just commented again. Would you date a guy that you met online and start long distance? That's how me and my boo. What? That's how me and my boo are. He lives across the country, girl. Literally, he don't live here. DM'd me. He DM'd me on here, and ever since we've been kicking it. Love it. Love it here. No, it's the OnlyFans. Shit has your nigga going along behind back, but not cheating supposedly, and then girls think that doesn't do nothing. Reword that. What are you asking? I'm confused. I'm confused, babe. Reword that for me. How's it sound complicated? Make music again. I've never heard of you in my life. I don't know who you are, babe. Do you think it's weird if a man is 30 plus and never had a girlfriend? Yeah, he's a serial killer. For sure. 1,000%. 1,000%. He's Jeffrey Dahmer, for sure. Run. Do you like athletes or rappers? I'm indifferent. I like providers. Whatever career they happen to have is whatever they happen to have. I like providers. Doesn't matter what they do, to be honest. You could be selling cocaine over there in Spain for all I care, as long as them bills is paid on the first. Okay? How to be bitchy in a way that won't annoy him. I feel like that's my struggle. Oh, I answered that an hour ago, baby. I answered that an hour ago. Who cares if you annoy him? Okay, let him leave. Bye. Find someone else. I answered that a long time ago. Do you tolerate arguments in a relationship, or once an argument come about, just run? It's different in a relationship. There will be arguments and back and forth, but if we're not in a relationship, I don't tolerate that. I don't do back and forth if you're not my man. I think it's sassy. But in a relationship, there will be arguments. There will be disagreements. You're still getting to know each other. You won't know each other for decades. So you're going to disagree on things. You're going to have different opinions on things. The best advice is to look at things from their perspective and listen to hear and not just reply. Okay? There's always going to be arguments. Shit, we be arguing with the lady down at the local post office. Everybody argue. That ain't nothing. That's not a deterrent of a good or bad relationship. Everyone argues. OnlyFans is the problem, both sides. Oh, for me it's cheating if my girl is selling toes, and then I think it's cheating if I'm buying. If she's on OF for selling toes, how's that cheating? I'm confused. It's her toes. What the fuck are you talking about? She constantly blocks me, then unblocks. We only speak when she misses me. She's using you for attention. Block her and stop unblocking her. She's using you for attention. Stop allowing people to have access to your life. Why are you giving her access? It doesn't make sense. Do you think in successful relationships, men love their women more than she loves the man? I wouldn't say love. I would say like. I think for a relationship to last the longest possible, the man has to like the woman more than she likes him. But they can both equally love each other unconditionally for sure. But like is different than love, and I think that he needs to like her more. How would you handle different views on family, like wanting kids or not wanting kids? Some people get married and then switch up. Should they end the marriage? I don't know. I've never been married. I know marriage is serious. You share bank accounts, you share a house, you share the deed of the house. It's a lot of legality that goes into marriage. But if at the end of the day y'all can't come to a resolution, yeah, y'all gonna have to leave each other for sure. For sure, 1000%. You want kids, they don't, or they want kids and you don't. What we finna do? There's no resolution. Someone's going to end up unhappy and then they'll probably cheat and then have a baby on you. So it's like, leave. Let them go. Let them be free. Doesn't mean you stop loving them. You can still love them. But leave. For sure. After God, fear women. I know that's right. I love that. Fear us. Okay. We are freaks of nature. Making babies. You should be scared of women. I solely think men should be scared of us, not the other way around. Oh, I'm about to hop off here, honey. I've been talking to y'all for a minute. I do. I live alone. I love living alone. How am I supposed to understand my girl having an OF? Okay, well, if you don't leave her. There's other girls in the world. You're not married, so clearly she's not the one, so leave her. Like, I'm not going to go back and... Like, don't go back and forth. If you're unhappy, leave her. Do you think... Do you think even if you had the best cat a nigga done had, then that's going to keep him? Nothing keeps a man other than him wanting to be kept. What would you do if someone ghosted you, then tried to spin the block? Are they paying bills? Are they paying my bills? Every time they come around, are they paying a bill? Okay, well, come back around. I don't talk to my boo every day. I don't talk to him every day. Sometimes I don't talk to him for 2-3 days. Okay? And when he finally calls and I pick up, you know, I might have a little attitude like, I missed you. You ain't been calling me. He'd be like, I'm sorry. I've been doing blah, blah. I don't talk to him every day. I'll be like, why you ain't been calling me? He'd be like, I've been busy. I've been doing this, blah, blah. Okay. Mini ghosting. He paying them bills. So he can keep coming around. He can keep calling me. Okay? Let him ghost. If they paying them bills and leaving you alone, that's a win. A win is a win. You pay my bills and I don't have to talk to you? That's a win, baby. If they're not paying no bills and they're just coming around for attention, block them. Block them. Yes, and put a tax on it when they come back around. You need to pay 2 bills instead of 1. You need to buy me a new car since you want to keep playing games. Put a tax on it. Okay? Tax them. Tax them, baby. Every time they do something fucked up, tax them. I am tired. Y'all got me tired. Yeah, let me hop off here, I guess. This has been fun, though. I love chit. Maybe we should do this more often. You know? But this has been fun, y'all. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.